Hello, I'm Amy Slevin and I teach for EkhartYoga. I'm going to take you through a really deliciously chilled out class where we're going to be flowing a little bit between delicious kind of mobilizing stretches. We're going to start seated, so make your way down. If you want to perch on a block, you're very welcome to perch on a block or a cushion or a bolster. And once you're there, just let your hands rest on your knees. Sit quite tall. Feel free to close your eyes and just take a deep breath in and out through your nose. And then keeping your eyes closed, just slowly inhale in and out through your nose. Okay, now open your eyes. Keep breathing smoothly, slowly in and out through your nose. And we're going to start to breathe and move together. So you can hold onto your knees. As you inhale, you're going to lift your chest, extend through your spine. And then as you exhale, round through your spine, lean back a little bit and press your knees down so you don't roll backwards. And then inhale to lift your chest again. Exhale, round your spine, lean back. Inhale to lift up. And then exhale to round your spine. And then from here, we're just going to move in any way that feels kind of juicy and delicious. So breathing smoothly in and out through your nose. You can move your shoulders. You can move your spine, whatever feels good and delicious for you. And you can also put your hands on the floor. They don't have to stay on your knees. So you can have a little exploration around with your hands either beside you or in front of you or behind you. Just moving around in whatever way feels kind of just delicious. And then from here, we're going to lift up through the upper body, separate your legs, but bend your knees. So you're going to have your feet quite wide and your knees are going to drop across to your right side. Have approximately a 90-degree angle at each knee. And now twist your body to your right. Place your hands on the floor. You're going to have a little wiggle through your upper body and just feel and explore what feels kind of nice and juicy for you. We're going to change sides. So when you're ready, release that rotation. Hands on the floor behind you. Keep your feet where they are. Lift your knees and drop them to the other side. And then twist now to your left. Place your hands on the floor, slightly off to your left, and have a little bit of a wiggle. And then both hands on the floor behind you again. We're going to move from one side to the other relatively smoothly and keep going and move however feels right for you. So you can rotate a little bit to your left and to your right. You can put your forearms on the floor and just hang it out there. And then come back up and then flip the knees round. And then anything that you did on the previous side, you can do it here. So maybe leaning back, leaning forwards, twisting from one side to the other. And we're just going to kind of keep this going, but also you can separate your legs and straighten them in between. And that will give you a little bit of a stretch around your hamstrings and your adductor muscles on the inside of your thigh. So moving between one side and the other at your own pace. So you're moving at your speed, in your way that feels right for you. You can also bring your upper body forward. Place your hands on the floor behind you. Just having a little wiggle from one side to the other. And a little stretch. You can also reach a hand down towards a foot. And then towards the other foot. And then changing sides. So taking the legs across your left. Little wiggle. You can go kind of pigeon vibes. And then straighten again. And then we are going to start to finish up Keep your legs straight out to the side in this kind of straddle position, and then reach your left hand up and over to your right. And then release and change sides. So left hand down, right arm up. And then changing sides again. Right hand down, left arm up. Last one. Left hand down, right arm up. And then release. From here, bring your legs together. You can shake them out on the way in. And then just swing your legs underneath you. We're going to come onto hands and knees and go into a puppy pose. It's one of my favorite things. So your hips will be high. Your arms are going to reach forward. And you can place your head on the floor potentially, but you don't have to. Once you're there, just have a gentle movement through your upper body, moving it from side to side. And we have options with the hands. So you can either keep your palms flat, or you can go onto fingertips, just lifting the palms of your hands away from the floor. And that will intensify the stretch around your shoulders. Another option here is to go to the outside edges of your hands, so your palms face each other and your thumbs point toward the ceiling. And that's just a different variation. Okay, we're going to come up from here, put your palms flat again, lift your chest away from the floor, bring your hands under your shoulders, and then you might just need to move a little bit higher up your mat. Bring your right knee behind your right wrist and take your foot across to your left. Slide your left leg back behind you and come into a little pigeon. Now, once you're in your pigeon, you might just want to have a little wiggle around through your upper body, or you can drop straight to your forearms. So you can choose what you feel is right for you, how much energy you have or don't have. Just moving around in your pigeon in any way that feels quite delicious. So it's all very much what you feel is right for you. Okay, we have a slightly unusual transition from here. So I want you to try and have a go at this. You kind of move your right leg slightly out the way and then bring your right shoulder onto the floor. This is going to take you off your mat potentially. Hold onto your right knee with your left hand and then going into a twist, taking your knee across to your left. Hopefully you managed to get that smoothly. It doesn't matter if you didn't, either way. You end up in your nice supine twist and you can hang out there. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths. And if you're concerned that you rolled off your mat, don't worry, we'll go back onto it very soon. Okay, we're going to release the twist. Just bring both knees into your chest. Now extend your right leg down to the floor. We're going to go into pigeon from here. Keep your left knee really close to your chest. You're going to roll to your right, hoop, and then hopefully you'll arrive with your left leg kind of underneath you. Just lift yourself up. You have to rearrange your legs a little bit, but that's okay. And then take your left foot slightly over to your right. And here we are in the pigeon. Hopefully that worked for you. And then once you're there, you can either go straight to forearms on the floor or stay up here with me and have a little bit of a wiggle through your upper body, just moving in ways that feel deliciously glorious for you. Okay, we're going to go from here to the supine twist on the other side now. So your left shoulder is going to come onto the floor. You reach your left arm across to your right. You can move your left leg slightly out of the way. And then you roll onto your back, hold onto your left knee. With your right hand, you can put your head down and then take your knee across. And then feel free to rearrange anything. And just enjoy your supine twist. Feel free to close your eyes, take a few deep breaths. Okay, we're going to release the twist. Bring your knees back into your chest. And then just scoot back onto your mat if you rolled off. And we are going to finish with a happy baby. So you can either keep holding onto the knees, the back of your knees, ankles, legs, feet. Gently rock from side to side in your happy baby. And then from here, feet back onto the floor, roll onto one side and make your way up to sit. Bring your hands together, interlace your fingers. Push your hands forward around your spine and drop your chin. And then take a big stretch, arms up over your head. Feel fabulous for a moment. And then when you're done, bring your arms down. Thank you so much for joining me for this class. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, check out my other classes over at EkhartYoga.com. See you there.